What is up? How are you doing? Cool, I can see you're here already. As per usual, set you to a fucking train timetable at this rate. You're so regular with getting here as soon as we go live. I hope you're doing well, mate. I hope work has not been too boring for you, but also quite enough that you can get away with hanging out here rather than actually having to do any work. That's generally the goal when I'm at work, is to try and spend as much of the time as I can not doing it. Oh, right. So, as the title suggested, the focus of the stream, we do at least one COTA track, so probably going to do a fair bit of... Might do one COTA, we'll see how it's looking for a second one. And then we will, if it's looking quiet, we'll go back to Portal now, probably. Not going to get complicated with this one. We're just going to go out and get some of that racing done. Racing. Good. Yeah. That's what we want. You're right, everyone. Mate. How are you doing? Welcome in. Oh dear. Excuse me. Ah, we racing indeed. We racing indeed. Yeah, not too bad with me, mate. A little bit tired just because work's been a bit busy this week, but I've only got a 3-day week, so tomorrow and then got the weekend off for some rare socialising and hopefully try and get some videos done. We may sneak a quick Sunday daytime stream on, maybe. I don't know. My people who follow me aren't used to daytime streams, so. Maybe not, we'll have a look, we'll see what happens. May just focus on getting some videos out for the next couple of weeks, because we've been pretty bad on that last 10 days or so. I've still got Le Mans sat in my editing library. It's slowly making its way there. I've got the Track Titan one that's slowly making its way there. We should be able to, I think the COTA one from yesterday will probably make quite a good video. Not really, because I'm out for a mate's birthday on the Saturday, so that would be the time I could do it. As I say, I'm free to run a stint if someone would like me to run a stint, but I'm not fussed either way. I have zero track time at that place, so I've not gone through the effort of organising anything because I'm going to be out from we're going day drinking basically. So I'm going to be out from 2 PM for the rest of the day. 11 midnight, that sort of stuff. So it's and Sunday they're not running any races on the Sunday. If it was on the Sunday, I might have been tempted, but yeah, with it only running on the Saturday, I've already committed to going and doing that, and yeah, I would much prefer to do that probably than Qatar, because as much as I enjoy racing, I just don't enjoy Qatar. Basically, it's the long and short of it. Right, so we've queued up for COTA. We've got currently 26 people in. We'll skip the practice for a minute, we'll jump straight in and we'll just... Oh, it's only ×1 on, I thought it was ×2. I swear the intermediates are normally ×2. Fair enough. We should probably try and do some of these other bits at some point, shouldn't we? An hour at Monza. It's just not many people on it this time of the evening. That's a problem. No one wants to sit and do an hour race at 11 o'clock. Apparently. I mean, I do, but we're weird, so, you know. We're not a good barometer when it comes to the general consensus, because we just do stuff a bit differently from everyone else. Oh, there's loads of people already set up for Portal now, isn't there? Yeah, there's already 10 people sat in Portal now waiting to go. Guys, you know you can go and do something else. Actually, no, most of these ones probably can't, actually, because they are 6 rated bronze, so they actually can't do anything else. Never mind, I'll take it back. Ah, dear. Yeah, that's what I mean. We're gonna. This one looks to be good. We've got a full split. Just about. I think the previous one's just finished, so we might get a bit more of a full lobby here. But yeah, it's mostly just Portimao in the evenings. I think it swings back to being a bit better sort of around 2 o'clock my time, when like more Americans come online and stuff. When it gets into the evening in America land, you start finding a bit more sort of full lobbies again at that point. But for now, it's generally only the bronze lobbies, which is fine when it's like Portimao. It kind of sucks when it's something like, well, Qatar, if it ever makes its way around there. It won't, because it's not a free track, but you know, some of them are a bit better than others. Yeah, it's generally like sort of mid-afternoon, because I mean this is very much still a Euro title. It's very European heavy, because obviously in America you've mostly got IMSA stuff. You don't have a massive amount of WEC over there. It's growing from what I understand of it, but it's WEC is very much I mean, it's the European first kind of racing category. A lot of tracks are in Europe. Obviously Le Mans, Spa, Imola, Paul Richard when we get it, all that sort of stuff. So it's a very Eurocentric type category and class. So it's not unreasonable for it to be more Euro based, but hopefully we can get a few more as it grows. We can prize a few people off at iRacing, because I think iRacing is more America heavy because of the IMSA license and stuff. You're right, Paul, mate. How you doing? Welcome in. Just waiting for this COTA lobby to load. We're gonna drop this. I think this could do with being like, we'll just make this like a 50-car grid or something. It'd be so much better. Like 25 Protos, 25 NP2s, 25 GT3s for 40 minutes. That'd be great. You're up, Pete. I think it could do. 38 is a weird number to have as a split. No, I don't know. It just seems a bit weird. Plus, bigger grids are generally better. More chaos. Good, Paul. Glad to hear it, mate. That's what we want. I tell you, I'm feeling getting old. The further we get into this like 5-day regular streaming evening thing, the more run down my body gets. Like, I think I'm still recovering from 7 days straight and 5 hours of Le Mans, 20-something hours of streaming over last week. Because just like my wrists are just tight, my calves are tight, my feet from the pedals and stuff. I think I'm just getting old. Things are starting to hurt. What? Yeah, Motorsport Endurance. Yeah, another one. It looks interesting. It's not a sim first. It's like it's a general racer, but it looks interesting. Could be cool to get like a few people together and do it. Like have someone as the team principal, have someone as driver 1, someone as driver 2 for like the Proto and the GT. Be a fun experience. Like it's not the best of sim thing and stuff. But it's an interesting concept. I'm all for interesting concepts, and if they do go down the route of bringing it a bit more sim-like for another title in the future, that'd be quite cool. Yeah, it's good. I've seen Dan about. I've seen him in. I think he was frequent Revs. I've seen him in one of the Discords. I can't remember whose. I keep seeing him pop up every now and again. He was popping off, man. He had like 50-odd subscribers. It's great. 50-odd viewers. That was mad. We've popped off a little bit with that, but we've haven't had those numbers for a little bit. But yeah, it's good to see. So for I think he's got what, 800 and something subs. I think I saw. Oh shit! Did I actually press the subscribe? I don't think I pressed it. Oh god, I feel terrible now. Did I not press the subscribe button? Bear with. Hold the line, caller. I'm feeling terrible now. No, not that one. Already in studio. We don't need that. I'm getting a big F on that. That's Viking. Where were we? What we were doing? Was it? You know what? I will catch up with it later. I'm sure. I think I might have forgotten to press the subscribe button. I feel really bad now. This is why you got to remind people. Even me, I forget. And I do this somewhat intentionally. But yeah, I mean, yeah, there is very much a community building around LMU, and it's great to see. It's a lot of people jumping in and say, I would just want to jump in because I managed to make the fuel save work, and it worked quite well. We jumped like half the grid yesterday, so it's possible. It's tough. It's an interesting way to do it. It's a less fun way of doing it, I'm not gonna lie. We may do it this race, we may not. We'll see how we qualify first. But yeah, it's a good little community, and I'm definitely seeing repeated names and repeated lobbies and stuff. So it's always cool when you get that. You're like, oh shit, it's him. Like for a while, there was a guy who I was going. We were pretty much the same pace. I think it was De Silva. Can't remember R De Silva. We were going sort of trading blows with for a while on certain races and bits. That's quite cool. That's good to see. I mean, I don't do myself any favours by being on quite late. Like, I start at 10:30 and we run until like 1:30, 2 in the morning. So I bridge the Europe fall off and then the US come up. So it's like we popped off a bit when 1.0 came out. We had 350 plus viewer streams and stuff. But it's a good time of the evening to do it if you can, because most of the professional boys will be off now because they're doing it from midday-ish or whatever until like 5, 6 o'clock. So you can grab the evening crowd. It's good. There's a lot of people out there. Definitely growing. Like if you've looked at the Steam charts, you can see it's on an up and up pretty consistently every single month. They're getting more and more people on. Yeah, it is a bit of a grind, Pete, the old safe terrain. All you can do really is just qualify, get as many clean laps as you can, start from the grid, have a clean race, and keep going and try and get your 10 to 20% ratings each race and just farm it out. Oh, we can't number 11. Cool. Yeah, I mean, obviously we're seeing repeated people. Calls in here pretty much as soon as I press the going live button. Obviously we're getting a nice little community in here. We're hitting. I've been hitting like 20 concurrent consistently. For the last couple of weeks or so, or last week and a bit, basically since 1.0 came out. So yeah, it's definitely on the up and up. We've gone up massive amount of subscribers as well. Speaking of which, if there's anyone out there who isn't subscribed and you would like to, I was 5 subs away from 1600. So if we can get that done today, we can get that done before August. That'd be great. It means absolutely nothing, but because of that, it means fucking everything. Right, okay. Yeah, we're all just a bunch of weird, wonderful people who like to drive 10 cars in circles. That's oh, there's very, very rarely any sort of shade thrown around as well, which is nice. It's not like not as aggressive as things like Call of Duty, stuff like that. That all looks fine to me. We'll just leave that in standard. Yep, driving 10 cars around 10 circles. That's how it works. Just gonna set up the fan. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Let's bring you into the game as well. Just been fiddling with me. So, oh god. Oh fuck me, Jesus. Oh god. Yeah, I mean, Forza came out and we blew up again from that. I was up at like 500 subs within 6 months. It was mad. We started in like August time, and by Christmas we were at 500 subs. I was like, shit. I thought after the first, like, when I started doing it, it was like, if I could beat 100 by Christmas, like 6 months in, I'll be happy with that. And we're at fucking 500. So I was like, oh, okay. Maybe we got this thing. And then as we've progressed, I've realised that I enjoy more, and I think I am better at streaming than I am making videos. Not that I don't enjoy making videos, but I enjoy this more. I like the live interaction, and I feel I resonate with it a little bit better. Oh, we need to stop waffling and actually start driving. I always have to remember that you have to go fucking left out of the pit box here. The amount of times I go, nope, that way. Oh, we haven't changed fuel, have we? That's a big F. We're probably going to not make our full allocation of laps this time. Fuck it, we'll put 4 in, and maybe we can min-max it. Go, move, now, come on, out the box, no force feedback. Now we've got force feedback, here we go. Oh, we know what we're doing, definitely professional. Don't even at me. Dear. My wrists are taking a battering right now with the with this much racing. I'm looking forward to having a weekend off, I'm not gonna lie. We've done a lot of racing in this. Yep, all aboard the struggle bus. I am the conductor. I don't know why my wrists are like giving me so much jip. The force feedback is not massively high. I think it just must be the just general constant use of them for 3-hour plus streams and stuff, and say the 2.5 hour Le Mans probably didn't do it any wonders, and haven't really had any time to recoup after that. We took 1 day off, but yeah, we'll Saturday, Sunday give the rig a little bit of a rest. We've got 13 GT3s in this, that's not very many, is it? I hate this corner so fucking much. Yeah, I enjoy solo events, and I enjoy doing longer endurance stuff. It's like, I like Le Mans with the 20-minute races. I just wish everyone and his dog wasn't in them. Like, I wish there was a bit more spread out, people taking use of the hour-long races and stuff. But as I say, I'm sure during peak hours there are, just the hours we're on, very unpeak, as the kids would say. It's just a little bit limited, like the championship races we did last night. Kind of sucked that there was because my headset's turned down. There we go, I can hear now. We were like only split races for both the ones on. Well, there might have been 2 splits at Spa, but we were very limited runnings in the championship races that we did. Would have been nice to have a few more splits to be a bit around people of a similar sort of talent level. You know what I mean? Alright, this is a very slow wind up. We're not really pushing right now, because generally you need 3 laps to get the tyres to actually really switch on and do something. So we're just slowly building up. We should hopefully get 3 laps out of this. I think we should. It's going to be close. We might not. We might have shafted ourselves with coming out full fuel, because we're too busy rambling, as we are known to do on this channel. But while we run down this straight here, if I can just remind everyone to tick all those like buttons and things. If you're in here, I can see we have 14 people in on stream and only 3 likes on YouTube, so if we could do something about that like total, that would be amazing. It does help YouTube put me to the front of things like the suggested and what have you. And obviously if you're new in here, do please subscribe. We are very, very close to 1600 subs. And if you're in on Twitch, tickle the follow button as well. It's completely free. Helps Twitch know that people are actually interested in my content, which, however they decide to do discovery, might help that. I don't know. It's Twitch. Who the fuck knows what they're doing? Certainly not them. Cheers, Espresso mate. How you doing? Hope you're well. Oh, good. We got the viewer bot in. Good. Thank you very much for that. Cool. I really need to make you a mod. You're in here more than anyone else. Okay. Yep, 2 minutes slow point slow. Good. Great. Okay. Bit more temp in the tyres now. We can actually get through that corner without scrubbing massively wide, which is nice. Yeah, I just got to pull my finger out and actually do it, which is the hard bit because I'm fucking terrible at all the micro stuff. All the stuff around it that goes into, like, that's why I haven't set up a Twitter, or I've technically got an Instagram for the channel. I just never fucking post anything on it because I'm just so terrible with that sort of stuff. A bit deep. I don't know. I'm sure if there's enough reports on a certain account, they'll probably run it through as a ban, I'm sure. Okay, reasonable end to the lap. Not an amazing one, but a reasonable end. Might be flirting with a 210. Get through these reasonably quickly. I probably need to go down a second there, just try and get the nose in a bit more. And the throttle a little bit too early. 2:10.9, we'll take that. I think a 2:10.7 is the quickest in the Merc I've done. So, pretty close to PB. Nope. Right, well that's that lap thrown away then. We'll see what we can find, but I'm not on my breath now. Try and be a bit braver through here, maybe. Cut? Nope, we're fine. I swear you can cut these way more than you should be able to, surely. Surely. Short shift didn't work there. Usually it does, but I was having fucking none of it, and we're going wide. That will help. Just about got it cleared. Not great. You're right, that guy. How you doing, mate? I'm just going to call you Guy from now on. Calling you that guy is weird. Guys, I can see we're up to 19 viewers now and only 5 likes. Come on, tickle the button. Tickle it. You know you want to. It feels good. In the ways you know things shouldn't. Ooh. Pace? Question mark. Well, power. No, wide. Power. More. Throttle, please. There you go. Nope. Losing time. Let's try second. See if we can get the nose in a bit more eagerly. We can. Is it quicker? It is quicker. Okay. We like second. Second is good. Come on. Ah. Consistent. Not quick.
11.09. Teams and drivers go to the
all right, mate.
for a race
Can a man not go for a P first, quick? Apparently not. Right, quickest P known to man, BLB. Come on. Come on. Ah, plenty of time. Plenty of time. Oh, yeah, the wheel, I slapped that and it has, like, perpetual motion. Sure. Yeah, what, we P9 to 13? Don't know how we fare in terms of the GT3 grid, but we shall soon find out, I'm sure.
Formation lab has started.
We want to... No full feedback. Keyboard. Off of there. We want to... from the off, set +1 lap. Because I feel like the only way we're going to make this is if we fuel save. I don't think we're going to be able to compete on raw pace, so we're going to have to be cheeky with our strat. It is the only way. Come on. Yes, off to... Right, welcome to MPG calculator.
Green flag, green flag.
Right, get me in the tote. I want the least amount of drag possible. Oh. No, don't fucking move. Jesus Christ. What are you doing, sir? I gave you so much fucking room. Why did you need to do that? You can fuck off behind me, Mr. Proto. Like, you can wait your fucking turn. You looped it, your problem. There you go. Fucking hell. Fucking liability you are, John. It was more of a murder coming to that fucking apex, hairpin at the end of the straight. Jesus Christ. I just saw the blur coming. I'm like, right, well, guess I need to abort this corner. Fucking, he's doing it again, look. Absolute fucking mad lad lunging at the fucking apex inside of 3 GT cars. You're right, Lars, mate. How you doing? Welcome to MPG Calculator. I say that because we need to fuel manage and try and make like a lap and a half up in this, so it's a lot of lift and coast and a lot of management. It's a fun way of doing it, though. Wait, when do we get rear damage? Was that turn 1? I'm going to back of me, I'm guessing. LMP still doing LMP things. Very nice, mate. Happy birthday. Yeah, not bad, mate. Can't complain. Bit tired from work and still trying to recover from the old, like, very long streaming schedule from last week. But, you know, can't complain. Doing this myself, so. One more day of work and then I'm off to help with a mate's birthday on the weekend. So I've got a weekend off. Very rare. So looking forward to that. Again, left behind a fair amount right now. We've got another LMP coming behind us. Lovely. Why can't these guys just keep it on the track? Don't lunge before the corner, please. Thank you. When I'm getting off the corner quicker than you are, Mr. LMP, you're doing something wrong. Yeah, it should be good, mate. Should be good. A little bit of day drinking. Always like a little bit of day drinking. Really can push that braking point even further, can't we? Are we all doing the fuel saving game? It's not great if we are. Yeah. I feel like we probably are because this is top split, I think. So I think at this point people know it is quicker to fuel save. We're doing the worst job of everyone by the looks of it. Oh, that LMP looped it again and he's off.
That time was a 2:30.77.
We're probably going to have to make this work on track rather than through the pits this race by the looks of it. Welcome in, E. No worries, appreciate the lurk. Lurks are always welcome. Turning way too fucking early for that corner. Come on. There we go, full throttle. How are we so much lower on fuel than everyone else? Yeah. This one might not might not go well. We might not get that P3 that we did yesterday. Come on. Why are we so bad on fuel compared to everyone else? Oh, I mean, Other than the obvious reason that we're just not lifting and coasting enough. Clearly. Yeah, they could have. I wouldn't have expected them to. Like, you don't regain anything on the race by messing with the fuel ratio. Leaders now like plummeted a little bit in terms of fuel, so.
Time 2:12.24.
2:12.2 is not bad pace at this time of the race. Probably do lifting probably a little bit more. Just got to find our break points for lift and coasting as well. We are braking a bit early, so maybe we can find a bit of time there. A bit too far to the left there. Rear sweeper's almost had trouble getting back on the right hander. Really. Yeah, leader seems to be going balls to the wall. I think most people in here are saving, or at least attempting to save. Who knows? Hopefully they give up and just push, and we can sort of capitalise on it. P8 looks like he's gone. Fuck it, I'm just going full out. So. If you're doing fuel saving as well, Lambo is not the car I would pick for fuel save. It's one of the only cars I know in here that you have to use a 1 point something fuel ratio. Like, it uses more fuel than it does virtual energy. Way too deep there in the final corner. Consistency's good though.
12.36.
Right there, we can still push that braking point even further. Right, try and keep it a bit tight this time. That's better. Oh, carried a bit too much in there. Just try not to touch the brakes as much as I can. Just let the throttle do the steering of the car for me. Bit deep. Yeah, virtual energy basically. It's like a calculation of the amount of energy sent through the drivetrain. As a way to, because obviously we're in the Merc, which is a 5 litre V8. We're sat behind a 5 point something litre V10. BMWs are a 3 litre straight 6. Ferraris V6. So all these different engine combinations and power outputs and all that sort of stuff. The virtual energy system is a way of balancing everything against each other so that manufacturers can develop what they want, so it makes sense for them to go racing with it without having to fit within like really strict homologation rules like Formula 1, where obviously not a lot of car manufacturers will get a use out of 1.6 litre V6 hybrids, which is the struggle they've had in it, going like, well, why are we going to Formula 1? We're not really learning anything that's going to help us make any extra money anywhere else, so we're not really bothered. So, virtual energy is just a way of keeping a more open rulebook in terms of car development while balancing everything. And it does a pretty good job of it, to be fair, because at the end of the day, kilojoules through the drivetrain are the same, regardless of how you make them. So, We did pick up a freebie there as well. That's quite nice. We did also get a subscribe, so thank you very much for that, Abe. Appreciate it. That puts us even closer to 1,600 subs. Ferrari behind us doesn't appear to be doing a lot of fuel saving. It's about the same as we're doing. A little bit deep there, but managed to pull it back, so that's fine. He's probably going to go past me in the braking zone here. Oh, Jesus Christ, Lamborghini, you are very slow into that corner. Yeah, I'm not, I mean, we're only halfway through this race. So, not in a rush right now. It's what it is. We don't know how many people we might jump in the pits and that sort of stuff. Someone's still 50% fuel, fucking hell. Got the lightest feet in the world. That's the oh no wait, that's the Lamborghini. He's doing like super fuel saving. Fucking hell.
That time was a 2:13.71.
Yeah. I definitely, I wasn't expecting to have to dive out of the way of a Lamborghini to let the Ferrari pass, I'm not gonna lie. But, I mean, he did pass in the braking zone, like I said. So I'm going to take it. Oof, that's a big jump there. Lambo's so slow into that corner. We might be able to get the Lambo into the braking zone here, potentially. No, okay. Could do it. We might need to just be a little bit more forceful in a minute just to get in front of this Lambo, because as much as we're fuel saving, I do kind of want to be in front of him because we are quicker, so. I don't want to lose time to him because he's over-slowing for the brakes at the end of the long straight and stuff. So I'm going to try, we'll go a bit deeper into the braking zone this time, see if we can get a good run. There we go. We won't lift either. We're just gonna do the pass now. We'll take a little bit of hurt for right now. We're currently at fuel as well, so don't even need to take too much. Literally 3 or 4 car lengths worth of extra throttle on there. LMP's come around as well. There you go, that works well with the LMPs as well, nicely done. We're borderline at the moment, but we did spend a little bit more that lap to try and get past the Lambo, so we can bring it back. Like, it was a little bit of a spenny lap, that one. But we're fine on fuel, we're fine, we can make it work. Yeah, it won't take much to get it back. Ooh, a bit deep. Yeah, there's a few cars ahead that are even more borderline than us, so SAS, the 2 Ferraris look to be in worse shape than we are, and we're borderline, so you got to think they're going to have to pit as well. They're going to be pushing it right to probably the last lap. So we might get a few last minute positions, like the last lap or 2. But we'll make it. Be right on the night. Don't worry about it, guy. We got this. I think the Ferrari in front is desperately trying to get back on fuel, but I'm hasten to say it's probably a bit too late for him, mate, because we've closed it up and closed it on him quite a lot. Let's say that me giving the apex was intentional to the LMP2. It definitely wasn't, because I outbraked myself again. LMP have to pit, I think. I don't think they can fuel save it enough. I think they're like 2 laps shy, something like that. Maybe 3. I haven't seen an LMP go on no stop, let's put it that way. Oh, turned in a bit early there. Game has no faith in me as well. It's going to be close. It's going to be real close. We're not as comfortable as we were yesterday, that's for sure. Lambo's picked up the pace, hasn't he? I hasten to say the Lambo might not have plenty because that thing is juicy. So he could burn that off his excess pretty quickly. We're being overly cautious right now as well, so I am being even more fuel saving than we were before. If it goes back in front, it goes back in front, is what it is. There's still a couple of positions ahead of us that we're going to get, so. No, why are you doing it here? Fucking LMPs. Dickhead. He's not, like, he's got seconds to the guy behind him. Why the fuck would you try and do that there? Yeah, that's why I'm being extra fuel saving for these next 2 laps. Just to make sure, because we're going to be fucking borderline. Right, we're gonna be playing the wide Mercedes game. 0.1. BMW's going to be tough. He's got fuel to burn, quite literally. Now we're playing wide. Mercedes is wide. Helps when he takes out the LMP, which was a dumb fucking place to try and do a move anyway. It was all on the LMP. But it's what we want. Oh, until we smooth brain our way into the hairpin. Was there a gap there? Probably. Am I happy about it? Certainly not. Did all I could do. That's annoying. That could be P3. You can fuck off, LMP. Woo! Oh, Jesus, that was close. Wow. With P5. Okay, he didn't actually get the drive-through in there. Fair enough. Fair. He must have measured that out. Woo! 0.4. Yeah. You alright, Dan? How you doing, mate? We just made it on a no-stop. Fucking thimble level of fuel in the car. Thankfully that you'd have to go through scrutineer and all the in-lap. So he's like, as soon as we cross the line, right, park it. Engine off, turn it off. But yeah, we went from P... What do we qualify, guys? P... 11? 13? Something like that? No, 13 was last. I don't know. We should have had a P4. I'd smooth brained my way into the fucking hairpin. If we didn't do that, we would have got a P4. Yeah, well. Tis what it is and 'twas what it was. It's tough, mate. Like, you need to be, like, paying attention for the entire race for the fuel. And you have to, like, lift. Yeah, we were pretty consistent for that race. It was just that last fucking lap. That was the problem. You alright, Arrow, mate? Welcome in. How you doing? Hey, we gained it. After yesterday's championship race, it looked like we were going to drop back down to bronze, but thankfully we're fine. P9. So yeah, so P9 to P5. So not bad. Bernard John, I don't know who that is. Who do we get hit by? Bernard John. Bernard John. Oh, of course it was. Fucking Dingleberry who couldn't keep it pointing in a straight line. Egypt. Well, but that's when we went into ultra fuel saving mode. Like, when I'm inconsistent, I wasn't constantly missing braking points. Like, delta wise is obviously it depends on what traffic you've got and all that sort of stuff. And we were pretty consistent by way of like actually finding the braking points and fuel saving and stuff like that. Not as consistent as we were yesterday, but there was also less competition yesterday. So. Right, what do we want to do? Do we do another COTA? Or do we want to do some Portalamau? where we can actually do some racing rather than fuel saving. I'm thinking maybe we do a Port of Le Mans, because there's also going to be a fair few more people in it. There's only 14 people signed up for that one as well. That's... Oh, fucking... Yeah, no, we did do that. Yeah. I wouldn't say... I'm not saying we were pinpoint consistent, but I mean, for me, we were pretty good. Fuji's probably dead. I don't think there'll be many people do it. Yeah, it's dead. RIP. RIP in peace, Fuji. It's, I mean, we've still got 15 minutes left before it goes, but we're in that lull right now. The only place people are going to be is here, because we're in, like, midnight 1 o'clock time European, but like 5 p.m. American, which means people have still got, like, family stuff to do. So this is just where everyone is right now. So I think we just... He's already dead. Exactly. Yeah, so people have still got it, like... Murica is still in family mode right now. It's dinner time, its kids are still up, it's all that sort of stuff going on right now. So we've got another probably hour or so before all the dads come on. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so we're let's say kids are still up, kids are still running around and shouting and all that other bollocks. We've got everyone's still having dinner. People are hanging out, gone out after work, all that sort of stuff. So we got to give it another hour or so before we start seeing the first inkling of Murica coming on, really. We're generally on to about 1:30 then, because I work from 9 until 6, come back, do family house stuff for a bit, and then we start streaming from about 10:30 till basically whenever I get too tired to carry on, which is usually around somewhere between 1 and 2. I think we finished at like 1:45 last night because we did the hour 20 at Monza, and that ran on a little later than normal. But yeah, we've carved out our own sort of little niche. Like, we're one of the few UK people that go until like America starts coming online. So a large part of my of the people in the live streams are usually like East Coast people. So with it's like my own little pocket. There's not many English people on this time of the day or night, I guess. So it benefits us. So we're sat with like 21 people, although we have got 17 likes. Just nice in that. Yeah. I mean, I've saw you. I mean, yours is a pretty sweet spot as well, because you're on like just after the career streamers are finished and winding up and stuff, going into the early English evening hours and stuff, where people are who I've either too tired to race, been racing for the day, or just want to sit down and watch stream. So I'd quite like to start about 9. I just can't do it consistently enough where it makes sense to plan around it. So I think starting at 9 is probably the sweet spot, because then it's not too late for European. It's like 10 o'clock, so you've still got like an hour and a bit of Central Europe online. You've got a couple of hours of UK, because they'll probably push them to about midnight, and then you've got the East Coast people coming on at about 12:30, 1ish. So yeah, that's what I mean. It's just a bit inconsistent and stuff. It's why like 10:30 is like the most consistent time that I know I can be available. Sometimes we start a little early at like 10:15 if I manage to free up a little bit, but it's a bit too inconsistent. And we do Monday to Friday, so I've got the weekend off to like make videos and just relax and soothe my poor aged sim racer body, because the aches and pains they be coming right now. We did 7 days last week, including 2 of the 2.4 hour Le Mans. So, and then I had 1 day off, and now we're back at it for another 4 days again. So, weekend off, it's sounding quite nice right now. And I'm thinking of shifting Mondays to being a member-only, play other kind of games stream, so that I don't have to just spend my life playing sim racing games. There's other stuff I want to play, like Tony Hank and all that sort of stuff. Join event, that's what Oh, you got a league race now, have you go? Was this one we were talking about yesterday, I think, weren't we? That's on ACC, isn't it? Boo boo doo boo doo 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 doo. Right, where are we? Split 1. Of course we are. Fuck's sake. GT4, GT3s. That sounds interesting. I would absolutely love GT4s in this game. I'm pretty sure is it AOC or ACO? Yeah, ACO. Do a GT4 series. I think. I would love GT4s. I adore GT4s. They're so much better than GT3s. ACC, me and ACC just don't get on. We just don't get on. Right. He stays in his lane, I stay in my lane. We agree to coexist. It's just I can never tell what the back of the car is doing in ACC. That's my problem. Mid corner slip. No idea. Can't feel it. You're right, Drops, mate. How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome back. 93. Increase that. Okay. Yeah, job done. I really need to make that preset so I can just click a button. Yeah, not bad, mate, not bad. Ah, Cypher, true. Yeah, true. I could do TCRs in Rensport on my own. They've got two, haven't they? They've got the Audi and the Honda. So, I mean, I'm not going. We all know what I'm waiting for when it comes to touring cars. So we're waiting for that September race room update. We're waiting for race room daily races, and we're waiting for super tourers, because then we are happy. We're fighting rainbows. It's great. Literally peaked. I've peaked at that point. We'll be like a pig in shit. Yeah, it's when you get a league with limited multi-class, it's a bit annoying. But I just really enjoy GT4s. I prefer slower cars. You get better. The slower the car, the better the racing, because you're just compacting the field down, and there's just more opportunities for fun shit to happen. Like MX5s are just the best for racing in like sim, just full stop. It's not even a question. MX5 Cups are just like peak because they are not quick, but if you are a good driver, you are quick in them. Everyone's trying to like find the best things. It's just MX5s. It doesn't even matter what sim. Like in Forza, they're one of the best things to race in Forza. They're one of the best things to race in iRacing. They're great on AC. Like they are just the best. Yeah, I mean the MX5s is like the most popular series on iRacing for a reason. Like any given time, there's like 10 splits. There's like 200 people looking to do MX5s at any point in the day. True, yeah. MX5s at Lime Rock, it's maddening, but when it works, it's great. It's great. I would also say MX5s at Brands Hatch is also great. Brands Hatch Indy with MX5s, but I am also a little bit biased, as it is my local track and my favourite track. So, but Brands Hatch Indy, MX5s, it's just like a box of hamsters just rolling all over each other for the entire race. You mess up, you get like just so much different lines you can get for different momentum at different parts of the track. You just end up just floating around each other. You just floating around and trying not to hit each other, trying to find a bit of track, trying to keep as much momentum as you can. but then you carry a bit too much speed into clearways, and then you have to lift because you're going to go into the gravel, which means you're slow into paddock hill, which means someone gets up your inside, but then you've got the grip, so you dot up the inside of druids, but you go deep, and then they cut back, and it's just so much fun. Oh god, see that sounds maddening, just purely because you have to sit there and listen to them rev out for 20 minutes as they go down the Mulsanne. Keep it in. Kind of. Lift. Thank you. Fun. I mean, it would be an experience. We can at least agree on that. Like, MX-5s at Le Mans, the draft would be mad. Like, you just imagine if you were bump drafting down the Le Mans straight, you'd be getting the MX-5 up to like 140, 150 mile an hour probably, if it was the ones without the chicanes. Yeah, you're probably looking at about a 6 to 7 minute lap, I imagine, the MX-5s. Maybe even a bit more. We're not expecting anything super special because we are in the top split, but we might get something special going. You never know.
Lap 147.21.
Maybe not. .45.3, fucking hell. Oh, stop braking so early, you fool. I can get to a 46.3 as my PB around here in the Merc for this week. And with that time, I actually managed to out-qualify Basic Ollie as well, which is quite nice. Until I got taken out lap 1, turn 1. Going from P4 all the way down to fucking last. Come on, carry it. Speed. There you go. Threw it all fucking away though. Oh, come on. Helps if you go down to the right gear, idiot. Power. Power. Nope, no mud. We're consistent. We were within the 10th of it. It's just a shame that it was a 47.2 and not like a 46.8 that we should have done on that lap. But only ourselves to blame. We messed up twice. We won 12 laps, isn't it, I think? Yes, 45.3 is the same. I say 46.3 is my best, and I was fucking pleased with that. I think, like, the lap of the gods got me that. I don't think I'd ever get back to that again. It uses two different parts of my brain pool. Like, I'm very good at chatting shit, basically. Cool, someone must have crossed the line with literally nothing to go if we're still waiting on them. Jesus.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
Fine. Start. 13.2, yeah, perfect. Oh. D. Where do we finish? P16. Yuck. Yucky. Hopefully we can make up a little bit on that. Or just suffer from verbal diarrhea like I do. Where if I wasn't streaming, I'm still talking to myself pretty much as much as I am now. All I'm doing is vocalizing the internal conversation I'm having with myself. That's pretty much all streaming is to me, is letting the inside voices out. Not all of them, that's crucial. Some of them stay as inside voices. Plays Spyro. Oh man, fucking goated game. Love that game. That's a Member Monday game for sure. I fucking love Spyro. I completely when they re-released it in PlayStation, I made sure I bought it pretty much straight away, completed it 100%. It's such a good game. Come on, thank you. Right, as we roll round to the start, guys, if you could all do me one massive favour and tickle that like button for us, that'd be great. Subscribe if you're new here and you can handle my insane word diarrhea that comes out of my mouth. And, yeah, follow if you're on Twitch, all that sort of fun stuff. And let's hope we can get through turn 1 without dying, which is always the goal. Okay. That was weird. Come on, lads, it's not that difficult. It's driving at 37 miles an hour in a straight line. Okay, we got caught out by that little blip there. I think someone's doing funny business. Get ready for green.
Green flag.
Here we go.
Green flag.
I would ideally like the outside, please. Oh, one goes. F. See you later. And coming back for an LMU too. Oh, okay. We normally look for the inside there, but there's no real way in to the inside of that corner. Please don't turn yourself on me, Muck. Thank you. Come on, boys, be sensible. Well, was not expecting to broadside a BMW at 120 miles an hour. How broken are we? Quite broken. I think is that sparks or gravel I can hear? Yeah, you're missing a wheel, buddy. We're kind of broken. We will play on player. We'll see what happens. If we pit, it's over. So we'll see what happens. We might be able to pick up some freebies. Just fucking nothing I could do there at all. Car doesn't feel too bad. We're going to be down a little bit in the straights, obviously, because of the wing damage as well. But let's see if we can try and get back in touch with the pack. Yeah, I mean, it's not feeling terrible. It's like, the steering's not great. I can feel something's off. Like, we're washing wide quite a lot. Front down. I'm surprised we only got a yellow front wing, to be fair. If this was, I mean, if we were in iRacing, I'd be in hospital right now. We'd have turned this Mercedes into about 18 different thousand pieces of carbon fibre. Carbon fibre?
Lap 209.02.
Ooh, does not like the turn in there at all. We're just, yeah, it's just so much fucking understeer. Oh well, we shall figure it out. We'll make it work. I think we've already taken a few seconds out of the pack anyway. Yep, that's someone. Come back here, you! Sir! You burnt shit, gay face. 10 points if anyone knows where that's from. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Okay, I need to get an Obi-Wan sound clip as well for hello there. For when we come across someone who's somewhere they shouldn't be. Just because you can't park there, mate, it's a bit of an overused meme. .46 flat. Jesus. Oh, the disappointing sounds of understeer. Oh, someone's in the pit. Freebie, thank you very much. Was he? I think he was already. No, he was already behind us. God damn it! Why'd you tempt me, Frodo? Fucking hell! Scared the fucking shit out of me, he did. Well, we're 3 seconds off the Aston because it looks like he's had an incident.
Nothing, just an incident.
Stop. Thank you. I just realised that guy is still in the pit. Is the BMW. Did he make it all the way back to the pits with 3 wheels? If he made it to the pit with 3 wheels on his wagon, fucking fair play. That is commitment. Freebie. I don't quite know why he's driving over on the track, but I'm not going to argue. Take the freebie. Nope. Aston Martin, everyone's fucking dropping like flies. Thought I was still about to come together themselves then. Well, we're +1 from where we qualified, so not bad for broadsiding a fucking BMW on that one.
Lap 149.0.
49's a bit sad, I'm not gonna lie. Don't know why I didn't down the second there, that was a big mistake. And the steer. Too far. Alright, guy. No worries, mate. Appreciate you. As always. I'm sure you have, but obviously remember to tickle that like button on the way out. Reasonably good run that time. We are last of the runners, which is always a sad place to be.
47.9.
Well, ish, last of the runners. Not including last of the people who are on the lead lap, anyway. So we are catching up to some traffic, though. Oh, F. Take that freebie as well, thank you very much. Need to find a little bit more pace to catch up with these guys. No. Oh god, that's very sad front tyre. No, we're going to take the penalty, fuck it. Okay, no we're not, we don't have to. Disregard, doesn't matter. Don't know what I'm talking about, clearly drunk. Come here, Mr. Corbett. No, too deep. Ah. Come on, stop driving like a dingus. Bit better route through the corner that time. Apparently not though. Apparently it's a lot slower. Go figure.
Time 148.0.
Oh yeah, we're down like a second to a second and a half on that from what I should be doing. Oh. Aston's getting closer and closer as well. It's not ideal. Yep, Aston's definitely found his groove. Which is annoying, I prefer him to say grooveless. Right, come here, Mr. Corvette. I want P13. I need something from this. I need to salvage this in, salvage this in some way.
148.18.
Although we're closer to giving up P14 than we are getting P13 at this rate. Oh, he's getting closer, I don't like it. Still got 4 more laps to hold him off. Call that very slow there. We're going to get held up and passed by the Aston, I can feel it. Come on. Leave her the space. We leave her the space.
I think you have to leave a space. All the time you have to leave a space.
0.90.
Hey, it took a while, but we got it done. Now, if you could just do me a solid and slow that Aston Martin down, that'd be great. Nope, we're just going to slow everyone down. The mud. We're going to be the menace. Yes, Daddy Nando would be very very proud. Alright, Corvette, if you could kindly just off the fuck away from me, that'd be great. That was a big old power slide coming over that hill, Jesus. There we go. Ooh. I think based on how lap 1 went,
Time was a 148.
if we can hold on P13, we can be happy with that. Still got 2 more to go. 3 more to go even. Because there was longest 20-minute race this one, at least it feels like it. Oh, where am I going? Oh, Assassin's getting closer and closer. Oh god. Oh god. Just about. Oh, thank you for the sub. Appreciate you. Welcome in, bullet or prayer. Hopefully prayer. No bullet, please. Please don't send it. Please don't send it. You're not close enough. Whoa, tyres not there. I have to give that place up. We only kept that because we decided to extend the track by about 500 feet. Right, let's see if we can get that back before the end. Oh, another freebie. Hello. Not quite a freebie yet, though. This race was just 2 laps too long. Yeah, this is just where we're stuck. This part here where we've got the damage on the front right. We've just got buckets of fucking understeer that we can't really do much about.
Lap 149.22.
Oh. I think he overestimated how much grip his tyres had. Did not want to stick there. I'll take a couple of bites of that cherry. Oh, okay. So I feel a lot worse than that. I'm gonna lie. I'm gonna lie. Right, well, P14's best we could really get out of that. Kind of hard to really progress through the field when you broadside a BMW at 120 mile an hour at turn 4. Best as we can get, I think. 47.9's not so terrible when you're carrying damage. P14, well, so look how many people dumped. It's quite an impressive amount. Oh dear. Right, well, let's see what that's done in terms of our driver rating. I don't think it would have done much in our favour, I'm not going to lie. Other than that, it was a good race. +2. -3.2, yeah. Not much I could do about that game. Very close to Plat 2 now, though. Right. fine. Daily race. Oh dear. Is Monza looking any more bit? No, it's not. Never mind. Why do you keep putting me back in this every time? I bet it's got even less people in it now. Yeah, at the moment there's only one person there. Well, I guess we'll re-up for another Port of Le Mans then, boys. There's Damien again. Let's hopefully not broadside that guy. Do we want the Merc? I'm kind of tempted. I want to try the Lexus, but I'm kind of a bit scared at Portimao for doing it because I feel like it's just going to give up on me. I don't know why. I've got no reason to suspect it will, but I feel like it will. I've seen a lot of people using it, and it seems to be pretty good. And a lot of people said it's like very nice to drive. A lot better on these tyres than it used to be. So, I'm not sure, 100% on that. I think we'll give it a go. Try something different. We've got loads of races in the Merc under our belt now. Really change much other than title sponsor, does it? No. Meet and Doria. Let's go with that one. Yeah, let's try something different. Can't stop fucking yawning. What are we at? 20 past midnight. We got a while yet. We'll probably go to about 1ish. So we've got this and maybe one after as well. So a couple more races on it. Because I am tired. And a decent sleep would probably go a long way right now. How are we doing on the old things? Yeah, we're doing alright. We're doing alright. There's 25 of you out there. I do appreciate every single one of you being here. It is still mind blown that enough people want to spend their evening sitting here and watch me attempt to drive kind of quickly and ramble inanely into the ether. Oh shit, it's God. Do 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 do. 200. Still, I mean, there's nothing to sniff at. It's what? Just gone midnight UK time, which is going to be what? Just gone 7 East Coast, and we've got 237 people waiting to race in the old Port of Le Mans. Nothing to be sniffed at, especially for a game that's still relatively young. Obviously, like only just over a week old, isn't it? So, I know your games sometimes sort of peak early and then taper off a bit, but I feel like sim racing games they sort of build over time as more and more people get invested, and I think these kind of games are very subject to word of mouth. So, like, if I say, yeah, I'm racing a lot of LMU, you'll be like, oh, okay, I'll give that a try. Like, I feel like this is more of a game that sort of gathers people up over time, as just groups of friends bring people in. And as it gets a bit more sort of mature and stuff like that, we should see a big uptick when it gets to ELMS as well, because Silverstone, I think, will bring quite a lot of people in. Quite looking forward to that. Although it's probably still about 6 months away, so no rush. It's not expecting it anytime soon, but should be very good when it does turn up. All right, anyone out there use the Lexus and got any cheat codes for what things I want to change? I feel like we want more rear bias. That's quite front biasedy. Do we just stick with the old adage of 4, 7, 9 maybe? With a whole half and then a bit more. Last race we got 14. So not great, not bad. Best we could get with the damage we had. We've switched to the Lexus for this one. Fancy something a little bit different. Basic. That one. Oh god. Can't stop yawning. How's that look in terms of fuel ratio? Ratio's pretty on point. 4.6, 4.3. Fair. What we now? Car number 8 in split 1 of 13. So more people are here than there were last time, but they appear to be lower split. Interesting. I think we're seeing 7 o'clock. We're seeing the rise of post-dinner races coming on. So might see the lobbies grow a little bit over this one. Oh, stop yawning, you fool. Do 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 do. Come on, hurry up and qualify. No idea how this Lexus is going to go. It's, we could loop it pretty quick. Could be interesting. Falls all around. Interesting. Oh, come on. Let me qualify. There we go. Oh. Right, we'll start with that. We might need to move brake bias back a little bit more. Almost drove into the wall. Don't really want that. If we can avoid it. I feel like we're a little bit far back, so let's just scoot forward. Up a bit, and then we want to go very much that way. Yeah, they basically are. It's just something to do while you're people are actually joining the server. Okay, brakes feel pretty good. So I've not raced the Lexus in the new tyres, so we're doing a little bit of fact-finding mission right now. Brakes don't feel quite as good as they are on the Merc. Definitely seems to be a bit revvier than the Merc. Wind that back a little bit further. Okay. Interesting. That's one thing I do like about this game is it's very different. Like, all I've done is change car, and it feels incredibly different to what we've been using recently. So the fact that each car has its own learning curve is great. Means you like there's just so much variety for you to try and learn. It's not like just jumping out of one and into the other. It's like, oh yeah, no, I get this drives exactly the same as the other one does. There'll be similarities, sure. Like it's front engine drive, front engine rear wheel drive. That's the words I was looking for. Going massively off the track there. It's definitely not the line. Might reduce this slip a little bit. It's not giving us much to play with. We'll get a bit understeery on exit from what I would like. But the rear to be a little bit more, come around a little bit more on throttle. These A-pillar as well makes it very difficult to spot apexes. Well, we're definitely not going to be putting in a PB. It's very slow, in fact.
Time
Yeesh.
149.2.
That's very slow. Ooh, drifty. Much better. Still going to be a ways off what we can do with the Merc, but still a lot better than we had, so we can't really complain too much. Way too deep. Way deep, way deep. Losing lots of time. Okay, it's an improvement. Not as much as we want. We'd need a bit more. 48.1, yeah. Still, what, about a second a lap off what we did last. So, time to find. Well, it definitely wasn't the cleanest of laps though, so it's definitely there. Lexus does not appear to be the car right now either in this lobby. Right. 13 laps. Bring that down. Let's do... Yeah, try 468. Let's see how that goes. That was definitely better at 50-50. Brake pressure. Brake pressure 100%. Okay. I felt like there was more pressure needed there, but apparently not. Must be the fact it's a big old beastie. Do 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 do. Right, while we wait for the race to start, guys, if you haven't already, if you could just please tickle that like button for us, that'd be great. I can see we've got a few people in here that may still have a few likes knocking around. It really does help out channels like me, letting YouTube know that people are enjoying the content and stuff like that. Obviously, if you're in Twitch, feel free to follow. It's all completely free for that sort of stuff, and again, it does help Twitch when it comes to however they plan on distributing like awareness and things like that. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. Sure. Dropped to P18 annoyingly, but hopefully we can make up a few positions in the race again. Taking a bit of break from the Merc. That's proper English. Oh, that guy we absolutely binned is managed to put on pole in this lobby. Very well done. Hopefully he's not sideways coming through turn 4 again. That'll be great. Excuse me.
Formation lab has started.
Hopefully not. I could do without murder on lap 1. Would be more beneficial. I swear to people, that blue and orange Merc on the right, I've raced against him before. I remember that livery. 100% I've raced that guy before. Right, here we go. Wait for green.
Green flag, green flag.
No, we seem to have survived lap 1, turn 1 rather. Not lap 1 yet. We've still got a long way to go for that. Shit. That was my fault. Well, he doesn't have a bit of front wing damage early on. Getting mugged by this Aston Martin on the inside as well. Ooh, just caught that spinning Ferrari there. On a Mercedes. Fair play with that move. Oh, bye Mr. Mustang. All in all, not bad first lap. So unfortunately we did pick up a little bit of damage. But it's not terrible. Right, time to settle in now, see if we can find some lap time in this Lexus.
Time 201.43.
I have, I've got 12 Newton meter, and I think I've got it set at 35%, something like that. So not a lot. Oh, horrible corner. Let's try and calm it down a little bit, see if we can actually get a bit of consistency going. Yeah, it was about 35, I think it is, 35% gain in game. The wheel set to maximum, and then I just set the gain in the game itself. This Mustang might be in the suck. We might be a bit of trouble. No, we should be alright.
9.43.
It's a bit slow, the apex, which is annoying. Yeah, 75% would be way strong. You'll be getting a load of clipping in that as well. You'll be losing a load of fidelity. Guys, trying to get this around that hairpin, it just doesn't like it. Like, at all. Oh, for fuck's sake, you weren't alongside, you absolute moron. Such a dumb move. It's not enough of a braking point to get alongside. If you aren't alongside, but at the turn-in, you're not getting that move done. It's just an accident that you're making. So many times I get hit by people doing that, and it's such a stupid move. Never mind, this race has again got away from us.
That time was a 156.95.
Okay, yeah, I'm the idiot. You are not alongside me, and what, am I just meant to leave you the gap so you can go through there? We'll go back and watch the replay again, but I'm pretty sure he was not alongside me at any point until I'd sort of, like, already turned in. I think he had like the tiniest bit of car alongside me. And I'm pretty sure I still left space on the inside. Like, I wasn't fighting for the apex. Oh, shit. I mean, he can't have been that far alongside me considering it spun me on my rear quarter. Like, enough to leave space? Like, having your nose against my rear wheel is not alongside. I know eventually he does end up alongside because obviously we span, so he must be alongside at some point, but at the point where I was taking the corner, I'm pretty sure he was like at the point where it's still like I'm still far enough ahead where it's my corner.
That time was a 148.40.
I know, we'll have a look at the replay. We'll figure it out. I'm pretty sure I had the right to turn in where I wanted to, but He should have known that the gap he was driving into was never going to be... It's not a braking zone for a start. It's like a lift and a downshift. So unless you are reasonably alongside someone, you're never going to get a move done there. Right, we just spooked that McLaren. Yeah, I mean, I might be wrong. Well, that's why we look at the replay, so we can figure this stuff out. If I'm wrong, I'll put my hands up to it. Nearly got killed by that McLaren there. I'll just take the penalty, fuck it. Seven seconds off. Don't think we're going to be able to get much more out of this race, unfortunately. This Lexus is just, it doesn't have a lot of steering angle, I find. I have to do a lot to get any form of, like, to get the nose to turn in. Yeah, we're getting gapped by the guys ahead as well. We're not really catching them. They're going away from us. Only thing we can do is make sure we keep the McLaren behind us, really. .47.1. Don't think we're getting close to that, are we? No, 48.4. Fucking hell. We're a second and a half off. We go in front. Me and the Lexus not on the same page right now, it would seem. We don't know how to drive this thing quickly. Oh, yellow. Freebie? Question mark? Yep. Hello. Oh my god, just give me some form of fucking turning. Why is this steering ratio so slow? Seems to take forever for the nose to come around. tyres don't seem to be fading as much as they were in the Merc, so there is that benefit to it. Although we have got 98% on the front left, that is quite a lot. But we have also spun, so that could be a part of it. 47.9, we're in the 47s now. Okay, that's off the track when going to turn 1, it's not ideal. Guys behind are getting nice and close by the looks of it. Someone's starting to break free now, so we do need to speed up a little bit. Yeah, I don't think the Lexus is for us, boys. I mean, just don't seem to be able to get any speed out of it. Seems to take. It feels like it takes forever to get the front of the nose of the car around. Like it just doesn't want to come round. I'm having to crank in so much steering lock into it. It's gonna be skill diff, I'm sure. There's enough people use the damn thing that prove that it's obviously quick. So we are the problem. Hi, it's me. Freebie? Question mark? Yep, hello. We're going to end up losing it to someone else shortly though, because we are not quick. Just there, like, it just takes forever to get this thing. It just takes forever to come round. Don't know how people can drive it quick, like fair play. But it's like driving in fucking slow motion half the time. Like, it feels nice, feels relatively stable. There's a little bit of back end slippage. Like when you want it, if you give it a boot full mid corner, it'll obviously give you a little bit extra rotation and stuff, but yeah, it just feels so fucking like slow and heavy. It's like the polar opposite to the Lamborghini. That thing turns in before you even thought about turning in. This thing is like, are you sure? I'll go. We can get past by his Merc here, but he's got to suck all the way down this road. This straight. That's the word I'm looking for. You alright, Marco? How you doing, mate? What are you wiggling for? Okay. Just start turning into me. Why not? Why don't you? That's interesting. Not really fighting these Mercs just because there's not much I can do with it. It's just so fucking slow, this thing. It just takes forever to do anything. Fair play people who can drive this quick, because it's not a skill set I am readily equipped to deal with without a lot of practice. I'm not quite sure what the guy behind me was trying to do there with that line. Probably going to be ahead of me with the suck as well. We are still carrying bodywork damage as well.
Time 149.84.
Yeah, we've been using the Merc quite a lot up to this point. We literally just jumped in the Lexus for this race for something different. But yeah, it's not us. But it's the quickest it felt like it's come around that corner all race. Yeah, it's Portimao, mate. Yeah. Or Portimao, as we call it. Just got to keep that guy behind me for one more lap. Finish P13. It's probably going to be a loss of driver ranking again because we're car number 8, but it is what it is. I mean, this car definitely feels like it burns through its tyres a bit less than the Merc does. Oh, fuck it, we'll take it. Percentage-wise, it's looking about the same, if not maybe even a little bit worse. But we have had a spin. But I don't feel like we're getting massive amounts of understeer like we do in the Merc. It feels like it's sort of handling it a bit better. Yeah, I haven't braved up enough to the GTEs yet. Probably should, but we did COTA earlier and we managed to almost got another P3 in that one. We got P4 in the end, we lost it on the final lap. Went deep into the corner just before the long straight. Then couldn't get the BMW behind us, which was annoying, but it's what it is. Oh god, hello. Right, thankfully the guy behind is very danger close on fuel, so he's decided to start massively fuel saving, so we're good. Although actually no, the Merc looked like he lost it. There's some McLaren behind us again. Phew. Well, that Lexus was an interesting drive. Right, let's go back and see where we had coming together the old Giovanni and the Mustang. Whereabouts was it? Oh, yep. Oh dear. That's not good, is it? Okay, maybe we won't watch that because that's doing something very weird, and yeah, let's just get out of there. Loss on +5, but it's going to be a loss of at least a little bit of driver rating, probably. Yep, 6.6. We're going to almost back in bronze again, boys. Yay! Love to see it. We haven't been able to a conflict-free Portimao yet. And it keeps putting me as one of the highest fucking cars in there as well. Right, let's go quickly to online and register. We'll do one more Portimao race before we call it this evening. Is it easy in this one? Hoss. Doesn't look like it. German, I'm guessing. No, register. Okay, cool. Fine. That one, and that one, register. There we go. Right. Replay. This one, load. Let's see if I was at fault or not. Could well be. It was a little bit messy. Dee 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 dee. Oh, better. Ooh, booty boo. Boom, boom, boom. Come on, hurry up and load. There you go. No, that's the McLaren. That's the McLaren. One McLaren, so that means what will happen somewhere here. There it is. Okay, right, we're pretty much landed straight on it, so let's have a look. Okay, so drop along. Yeah, okay. Probably was me at fault. I did turn in a little early. I mean, it's hard to say if this like is that enough alongside? Like I mean it's wheel to wheel, so I guess probably. But this gap's always going to close. Like this isn't a braking zone. It's just I don't know. It's just risky. I wouldn't. I put it this way. I wouldn't put a move in there. I think it's a bit of a risky move on his part. Yeah, I'll pinch a little bit on entry. Yeah. Yeah, I say it's borderline. It's borderline. Like as I turn in, he's on alongside as I turn in for the corner. I've turned in a bit early, in fairness. There's not. By the time he is along, like, yeah, I don't know. It's close. It's a shame we can't get any sort of better. Like I need to be able to look around and stuff. Like I need a side-on view, but it's not easy to get that sort of stuff. Like here, it looks like he's just lunging, but obviously this we're looking at on the angle, so it's not going to give you a true representation of where everyone is. Like it probably is mostly on me. I could have opened the door up a little bit more. I have turned in a bit early. Turn in probably should be turning in probably about here, really. So, yeah, I've got a free cam. It goes weird when you actually start playing. Like, it doesn't track properly, and it doesn't like keep the same distance from the car. It does like some weird stuff. Yeah, it's just wheel to wheel. I mean, I think half the problem is I've pinched the corner a little bit. If I was where I should be, which is like over here, we probably could have carried enough momentum. We wouldn't have been alongside, and it would have been fine. So me turning in has just exacerbated the problem. I don't know. If I was the Mustang, I would know that, like, if this was me, I would be backing out because I could see what was going to happen. But then I'd be annoyed about it as well. So, you know, I think it's 50-50, leaning more on me. Probably I should have opened it up a little bit more. I should have taken a wider angle through the corner. Yeah. I don't know. It just... I feel a lunge here when you, like... I mean, he's not got a massive amount of overspeed on me, has he? Like, it's not like he's ripping up behind me. I mean, that is your own fault. Like, this crash here is your own fault. You've come off the brakes and you've gone back into the track. So, you're a dingus for that anyway. I think he was annoyed because I was clearly... That was a good pause, wasn't it? I was clearly slower than him, so I think he was getting frustrated anyway. I mean, the fact he got knocked out of the race, this is fine. Like, you hold your brakes, you end up off the track, it is what it is. Like, but then he comes off the brakes, throttles up, back onto the fucking racing line. So this is just him being an absolute dingus. So he, like, this is the worst part of the entire thing. Like, me and him is, like, probably mostly on me. I would get the reprimand, maybe a couple of points on the license or whatever. Yeah, I should, yeah, looking from his angle, I can see why he's annoyed. I did just kind of shut the door on him. Should have probably afforded him a bit more space. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I can see where that's coming from. This is a bit of a dumb move, though. Look. Brakes on, brakes on, brakes on, brakes on, brakes on, brakes off, throttle, throttling into the racetrack while sideways, still trying to feather the throttle, still feathering the throttle, trying to get himself back onto the racetrack, onto the racing line. Oh look, it's a car on the racing track on the racing line. Who would have thought that was going to happen? This is just a dingus move. Kind of null and voids the other bit, in my opinion, but I am also biased, so, you know. Whereas there's me who's just got my brakes on the entire fucking time. Well, I say it, actually. Yeah, brake. Okay, yeah, I powered to get off the racing line. Slightly different. Like... If it was just the me and him incident, he would have got away with a little bit of bodywork damage. It wouldn't have been really anything to worry about. But it wasn't. He then decided to power onto the racing line whilst being off the track and then have a massive shunt. I released the brakes because we were going round and I wanted to get off the racing line and onto that banking. So, the actual big hit was his fault. But yeah, I can see his argument for me pinching him there. That's fair enough. I can't argue that. From my angle, it looked a bit more difficult to figure out. From his, it looked quite bad. So yeah, we'll take that. That's the L for me. Just in time for qualifying. It's fine. Who needs all their qualifying laps anyway? We're just gonna do it in one. Be alright. Be alright on the night. It's not like the tyres need like 3 laps to warm up or anything. Actually, to be fair, they've got warmers on. They are pretty much on by the time you start your flying lap, so it shouldn't hurt us too bad. Oh, it just feels like it rotates so much nicer, like so much quicker, more immediate. And this was meant to be the understeery car. Yeah, I can just like, I can feel myself getting to the apex at a timely manner. Like, that's the main thing. It just never felt like it wanted to get into the corner. Brakes a bit early there. Damn it. It's cost us at least half a second now. Almost did it again then. What are we looking at? 47? 47 flat. Okay. We'll take that for a cold open. Not bad from going from nothing to just absolutely fucking yeeting it and almost getting a 46. We'll take that. Yeah, everything just feels a bit, it's like, I mean, it felt like a thick old boy when they launched it, and it had the bit of, just like going, oh, you like, does Sir like traction through this corner? Well, nope. Gonna get rid of that real quick. So I found it had a bit of, just dropping mid-corner. So it looks like they fixed that bit with the new tyres. It was the only car I really struggled to drive on the old tyres, to be fair. But yeah, it just feels like really slow and heavy and lethargic and not like a race car, basically. I know it is a thick old boy, but even still. So P9, car 10. If we can hold, we might actually stop ourselves from disappearing out of silver. That'd be quite nice. Do 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 do. Oh dear. Alright, so this will be the last race of the evening, guys. So buckle in, enjoy. Do 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 do. Is that the... yeah, it is the Porsche checker delivery on a Lamborghini. Fair enough.
Formation lap has started.
Right, here we go. Brum. We might have to try the Lambo here. I didn't like mid-engine cars here last time we came here. Because of like, just the long cambered corners and stuff. I kept finding holding on to them a bit tough. But again, I think that was old tyres, not new tyres. So, we'll have to try the Lambo. Maybe the Ferrari again at some point. Cheers, Dan. Appreciate you. See if we can have a incident-free lap 1. We have yet to have one in what? There's 2 or oh, fuck, wrong button. Yeah, 2 or 3 Portimao races.
Green flag, green flag.
Yeah, man. Good, we didn't get a drive-through. Ooh, that was close. I moved my thumb over the pit limit button and accidentally pressed the fucking thing. Ow, ow, thank you. Three contacts with that mark on the inside now. Beautiful. That's M82 guy. He can go away because he's being a fucking liability right now. We had track limits there? Really? I don't feel like I went off the track, but okay. I did, it was by like a fucking pixel, so... Also just trying to avoid this guy. Yeah, very lucky no drive-through. I was fully expecting one, to be fair. Caught him napping, thank you very much. Right, let's try and get on the back of this lead group. Breaking so fucking early for that corner. Really? Again? Okay, at least I didn't get a penalty this time. Oh, I must be going over by like a pixel. Had to lift that, which is annoying, but oh well. Give me your suck.
Lap 147.68.
the McLaren in front's got to service drive through this lap, right? Like, he has to, otherwise he's getting a stop-go. Holding position with the Lambo behind, which is good. He's not really getting any closer. We are faster than the the McLaren, sorry, in various places. Oh, F. Freebie, thank you very much. Yep, there he goes. If he could do me a favour and get a speeding penalty, that'd be even better. 47.1 race pace, not bad. Still in the suck, not doing much with it, but we're still in it. Nice gap to the Lambo behind now as well, for safety. 46.3, so that's matched my best lap I've ever done around here, and that was at quali fuel. So that was a pretty quick lap. Okay, going to neutral apparently. Oh, is that a sub or a follow? Thank you very much. In 2 secs just to get through this section. Oh, that's a subscribe on YouTube. Thank you very much. Welcome in. A bit deep. Cheers, Jeff. How are you doing, mate? Welcome in. Hope you're enjoying my attempt to try and drive this Merc quickly around Portimao. Somewhat inconsistently at the moment. I feel like we're quicker than this guy in front. We just not at the right points of the track at the moment. Had to go down the first there, try and get the nose to come back in because we went a bit deep. Again, we're getting gaps on the way down to the start-finish straight. Although, he's going to have to lift if he doesn't want a penalty. He's probably just going to take it, though. Give me suck!
That time was a 146.66.
Bit squirrely there. Oh, he's going to be very slow here. Time I'll run. Not quite. I don't think we've got the gap to lunge. No. See if we can spook him. Not really. He was a bit hesitant on fuel on the exit there though. Had to have a couple of stabs at the throttle. Wasn't going to try a Mustang and sling up the inside there. Got to find a way through somewhere. This is as close as we've been. To lift, otherwise we're going wide. Come on.
That time was a 147.93.
Here we go. Here we go. No, that's not how you defend the fucking corner. Oh my god. You moved. Moved under braking. You moved, stopped, and then moved again. Back marker. Yeah, it's just people reacting to moves. That's how you get accidents. That's why exactly you don't do that. Like, he went half defensive and then stayed there, so I tried to cut even further on the inside. And as I moved, he then tried to counteract it with him. Like, you just don't do that. That's how 100% of the time you get an accident when you do that. Because I'm aiming for a gap that you've now decided that isn't going to be there anymore. I mean, I didn't really want to make the move after it happened, but he was, again, I think he realised he messed up as well, because he was not in a hurry to get off the corner. So I didn't want to sort of gun it and get the move done like that and make it seem like I sort of pushed him out of the way, but he also wasn't exactly fighting to keep the position either, so just like, fuck it. So race got to carry on. Not how I like to do the move. I think we would have got it done cleanly if he hadn't have moved. Turned him way too fucking early for that one, Jesus. He's struggling behind. He was massively wide there.
Time 147.65.
Whoa, very deep. I'll break myself a little bit there. And there. Jesus Christ. Have my tyres gone? Not really. Just pushing a bit too much. Freebie? Question mark? Yep, freebie. No wing. Thank you very much. Another freebie? Surely not. No, I was going to say. What, the mug behind? He's way too far back to dive. Way too far back. Oh, get off the sausage. Front's getting a bit sad. Oh, he's gone. we're not going to be able to get top 5, annoyingly, but still, it's a pretty good result. I shouldn't say that, we've still got another lap to go yet.
Lap 147.39.
Oh god, these are some very sad front tyres. Ooh, that was a lot of understeer. Merck's only got 3% of fuel. That's not the most amount of fuel left for how far you've got left to go in the race. Could be one there, you never know. She's probably okay, but it's pretty fucking close. If we had another couple of laps as well, that BMW is struggling. He's not had a very good couple of corners. Yeah, he made it. It's pretty fucking close though. Hopeful for like a drive through at the end there, but never mind. Solid P6. Top 5 would have been nice, but definitely can't argue with the P6. And we actually had an instant free race as well, which is always nice. It doesn't happen all that often. Especially not here this evening. Oh, I didn't see Ruddock was in this. Yeah, okay. He's one of the. He's a very quick guy, Ruddock. 46.3 early on in the race though. That's a pretty solid lap time on that. We're up near the fastest boys already. We had a solid qualifying as well. Was it 47.0? Cold, like just coming in straight from the cold. So again, can't really complain too much with that. Right, let's see if we actually managed to retain some driver rating this time. Because it's not been a great run this week in terms of driver rating. I thought we were going to do a bit better than we were, but shame we didn't quite get him. Hey, 8.3. Beat 11, lost to 8. Beat 14, lost to 5. Cool, fine. One bit of contact with Patrick. That's where we caught us out a little bit at the beginning of the race. Platinum 2. Almost capped out on our safety rating. We've got one more to go. But yeah, it was a solid race. It wasn't anything special. Solid. Didn't mess it up. Didn't have any incidents. Quite happy being 16 seconds behind the overall leader as well. That's pretty good for me, to be fair. Had some solid pace. We were doing solid 36s for the first half of the race until the tyres died off. So yeah. Nice little end to the race, that one. Nice little end to the evening. So, we'll jump back into our socialising screen. There we go. Right, guys. Well, that will be me for this evening. We have one more evening of LMU left for tomorrow, where, again, we're probably just going to rinse and repeat on Portalamau and see if we can maybe find a little bit more time in the Merc, see if we can get into the low 46s for quali. But I hope you've enjoyed this evening race. It's been a bit of a mixed bag. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow, same bat channel, same bat place, all that sort of stuff, and hope you guys have a good evening. Catch you later. Bye-bye.